Hey guys, thanks for watching and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm super excited about because these are products that I use every day. They're products that help me glow. They're products that are just so beautiful for spring. It's my spring makeup must-haves video. So if you're interested in seeing all of these amazing products now that the weather is warming up in the burbs, then please keep watching. Product number one is a moisturizer. This is the H2O Beauty Oasis Ultra Hydrating Cream. This is the little package it comes in. I have used this pretty generously here. As you can see, it's been well loved. It's been working out pretty nice for me. I put this on in the morning and at night just because I do have dry skin. But it does not matter if you have dry skin, oily skin, normal skin, combo skin, you have to moisturize. Moisturizing is a really important part of skincare that I feel like a lot of people might skip because they have oily skin, and that's not what you should be doing. Please make sure you guys try and find a moisturizer. This one has actually worked out, like I said, well for me and well for other people that I put it on. Like my sister has more of, I think, combo skin probably. Dry is sometimes combo other times, but this works for her. This works for people whose makeup I've done. I've put this on brides, I've put this on bridesmaids, and I have had no bad complaints about it at all. So this is a really good product. I'll have everything that I use linked down below, but please make sure you find a moisturizer. So here's a second option. This is the Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum from First Aid Beauty. This is just a little sample size, but I've used it up. I really like it. This one kind of does go on a little bit tackier, and it is a clearer consistency. It's almost more like it's a gel, if that makes sense, but I really like it. I just put it on and then I kind of let it sink into my skin a little bit before I go and do my makeup, but this is a really nice option as well. So this will be linked down below too. Okay, so the next product I'm actually pretty excited about. I've been using it the past couple times I've done my makeup, and I've really liked the result. These are the Hard Candy Glamouflage Mix-In Drops in the shade Turn Me Bronze. So this is what the packaging looks like, and literally what it is just drops that you mix in to enhance your foundation. So before you put it on your face, you mix them in, or you could probably get away with using this as a cream highlight if you have a darker complexion, but for me, it will never work, so I mix it into my foundation. But they are literally just bronzy, golden little drops that you squirt into your foundation. And what I really like about it is it doesn't change the color of your foundation, but rather the finish. So like right now, the foundations that I'm using are like a dewy mix and a matte mix, and that is solely to find something that is remotely close to the rest of my body, just because I have a fake tan on. I put one on this morning. I don't think it's developed yet. I'm looking into the viewfinder here. But anyway, it does not change the color, it only changes the finish. So this gives me like a really nice radiant glow. It gives me that golden bronzy look without actually being golden and bronzy. So it's almost like it's an undertone, if that makes sense. But they're really cool. I'm going to stop rambling about it. It'll be in my description box. I would highly recommend these if you love that golden bronzy look, if that's what you live for, because that's what I live for. That's where I am in life right now, is golden and bronzy. So definitely highly recommend this. Something else for you. I have the Lorac Light Source 3-in-1 Illuminating Primer. This is a sample size. Again, it comes in a much bigger size, but this is so good. I have even put this on like just by itself. Like I put a pore filler on and then I put this over top of it for like a glow because I didn't want to wear foundation, and I really got a lot of like skin compliments, like, oh my god, your skin is so pretty, stuff like that. And I think this really helped, just because it does give a nice glow. I'm going to put like a dot on my hand and rub it in, and you guys can see the glow. So 1 minute please. I don't know if it's really going to show up in the camera, but I'm trying. It just gives you like a really nice glow. This one has more of a purpley kind of iridescence to it, and then I think there's another one that has more of like a golden bronzy glow to it, but this one just worked well for me because at the time I wasn't fake tanned and I am kind of a little bit more on the cool tone side, so the purple works for me. But I really do like this. It looks really nice underneath foundation. This one is in the shade Dawn, by the way, but it looks really nice under my foundation. I even use it with the golden things, the golden drops that I just showed. Like I'll put this on my face first and then I do the foundation with the golden stuff in it, and it just looks really nice. Like, it's a really, really, really nice combination. So I really like this. Okay, so next up, I'm going to jump into this bronzer. I used this in my last makeup tutorial. I didn't use it today, so if you guys want to see what it looks like, go check out my last makeup tutorial. I have it linked below and at the end of this video. It's a drugstore prom tutorial. So, but anyway, I'm rambling. This is the Hard Candy Glow All The Way bronzer in the shade Tropics. This is what it looks like. It just gives you like a really nice, not shimmery, but glowing bronze. There's a difference between shimmery and glowing. Glowing is kind of like a nice reflection of light, and I think shimmery as more of like it has particles in it. This does not have particles in it. This is just like the prettiest bronzer I've ever seen. There's another Hard Candy bronzer that I think got discontinued, but it's like the same line. I think the shade just got discontinued, or maybe I'm being crazy and I have two of these. I don't know. But this is like definitely gonna be my summer go-to bronzer because, like I said, I love glowing. I love it. The next product I have to share with you guys is the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder in the shade Translucent. This stuff is, like, I'm super late to the game here, but I see why everyone was jumping on this bandwagon because it really, really is a nice product. A lot of people use this for baking, and I was very skeptical at baking. I was skeptical of baking at first because I do have dry skin, and normally when you put that much powder under your eye and you have dry skin, the powder will just stick to those dry patches and really accentuate them rather than kind of flushing them away, you know, with the rest of the powder. And I got this and I tried to bake with it, and it has turned out perfect every time so far. I've had no problems with it, so I would totally highly recommend you guys to go check this out. It is a little bit more of a pricier product, and also for anyone who's watching who has a darker complexion, I think Makeup Shayla just did a review on this product, but they came out with like a darker one. So if you are skeptical, even though it says translucent, which I totally understand where you would be skeptical because I'm also skeptical, she did, well, Laura Mercier, they did come out with a darker powder, and Makeup Shayla, I'm pretty sure, did review it. So if you're looking for something, definitely go check out Makeup Shayla's channel. But yeah, I love this powder. Alright, so I'm going to jump into highlights because obviously you can't be glowy without highlights. So I'm going to show you guys 3 of my go-tos. This one is Lunch Money from ColourPop, which I've had forever. These are super, super affordable shadows. They work really well if you put them on with your fingers, but if not, how many times am I going to say But one of my, I have to think about what I'm going to say now. One of my favorite brushes to use to apply this is the Real Techniques contour brush. It's got, oh my god, it has an orange handle, so I would definitely recommend pairing this highlight with that brush. Next up, when I have a fake tan, I love using Laura Geller's Gilded Honey. I know she just came out with a new one, and I definitely want to get my hands on it. This is a little bit pricier, but it's definitely worth it. I'm actually wearing it today. Ooh, hair stuck in the ear. That highlight. But yes, this is really good if I have a fake tan. So if you're a very pale person and you fake tan and you've been skeptical about this, just check it out. If you don't like it, try and return it. But I really, really do like this. I've had this for quite some time, and I always, almost always, end up going with this. So the last highlighter I have, I'm super impressed with. It was like $6. It was my first time trying it in my last tutorial. If you want to see what it looks like, go check out the highlighting section of my last tutorial because I bathed myself in this. But this is the Vivid Baked Highlighter from Makeup Revolution in the shade Peach Lights. This, like, I was so impressed with this. It is really pigmented. It's really pretty if you have a super light, fair complexion, because in my last video I did not have a fake tan on, but this was, it was just so pretty. I was really impressed. I can't wait to go buy all of the other ones at Ulta. So beautiful. On to setting your highlights. I have the Dewy Finishing Spray from NYX as well as a Real Techniques Complexion Sponge. These are lethal together. Like, they kill me every single time. Basically what I do after I highlight my entire face is I douse myself in this, I bathe myself, and then what I do is I go over my cheekbone highlight as well as my top of the brow bone highlight, and I just kind of really lightly pounce. And what this does is it takes away the powder look of the highlight and kind of blurs it and blends it out a little bit, and it gives you a really nice glow. So it looks like the highlight is coming from your skin rather than laying on top of your skin, and that's one of my key makeup tips for you guys. If you love highlighter but you feel like you overdo it, just try this combination. I promise you guys, like, it will not let you down. Okay, we're getting real close to the end here. One of my most common questions is, what do I use to highlight with? I use the Morphe E61 brush every day, all the time, every time I highlight. Never fails. I use this for everything except my nose highlight and my inner corner and my brow bone. Otherwise, I just use my finger for my nose and my inner corner, and just like an old pencil that I got from, not an old pencil, an old brush that I got from Michael's for my brow bone highlights. And then we are winding down. These are just 2 everyday products that I always use. I always come back to these. I've strayed and I've come back. Every single time, it never fails. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I use the shade Brunette. It has a spoolie and then the pencil on one end, so it's pretty handy. And then the last thing I have here to show you guys, as soon as I get these back on, is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. One coat of this just makes my top and bottom lashes look incredible. I already have long lashes, they're just not thick or dark. So when I put this on, I look like a totally different person. But yeah, this is like, if I'm not wearing anything else on my face, I promise you I'm probably wearing these. And that's the end of my spiel. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little video. These are products that I use almost every day, except for highlighters. I normally tend to switch those out depending on the color of my body. But that's pretty much all I have. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you like and subscribe before you leave. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see next. And thank you all so much for your support. We're almost at 8,000 subscribers, which is ridiculous. But thank you guys again so much. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. There's a hair on my face. Hope you don't mind.